Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. When I say that things can change in the blink of an eye, I'm not exaggerating. We're not making this up, another body has been found, after all. Secure Quick Tune by a band called The Developers. Oh, they're headed to jail just before the moon crashes. What the heck happened to this coin with the gauze on one side and the meme on the other? Again, I believe folks just don't know what they're getting into when they invest in these dubious coins. These coins could stop working at any point, so be ready for that. So, this is fine, because just today I saw this. That's like a 50% discount, right guys? For this coin, then, things are looking rather dire. Yes, unquestionably. I am not exaggerating when I say that sudden shifts are not uncommon. Because many SEC fans despise Gary Gensler. Right? You probably feel the same way. Only 9.5% of the population shares this view, which is surprising given that many of us here on the channel share it. The song has changed. Because, look at this. Disclosure of secret charges. The SEC has filed fraud charges against the SafeMoon crypto project and its leaders. It is, quite simply, dangerous. And it's not mooning, it's actually going the other way, right? I mean, you can probably tell from the name alone, guys, and I remember this very clearly because it had safe and it had a moon in it when it first came out. So people assumed they could safely invest in moon coins, but they were wrong. The simplicity of gauze is reflected in its name. It's important to keep in mind that the public is becoming increasingly receptive to the SEC's offerings, guys. Check out the feedback. Isn't it strange that this might be the first time they're right? Yep. How are we confirming this? To put it another way, fellas, it looks like we're about 580 nice steps ahead of the competition. I just don't understand. It's because we're the type of individuals who can recognize the potential in any given circumstance and adapt accordingly, as we did when we realized this was the best course of action. Even while the SEC's credibility has plummeted at the moment, it will eventually climb again. This is why everyone despises the SEC. They are going after legitimate enterprises in the crypto world, which we understand. Why? For they gain immunity points and easy money when they steal these coins. They will be celebrated as national heroes. Superheroes are truly super. This plan is just bonkers, you guys. It's insane, because look what liquid they state right here today. We charged from SEC SafeMint LLC is Crater Kyle SafeMoon S LLC, and it's the firm's CEO, John, and the CTO, Thomas, for committing an enormous fraudulent scheme through the unregistered sale of the crypto asset security SafeMoon. Then, directly after that, they name the men who take advantage of these loopholes for their own financial gain. Wow. That has got to be the strangest thing ever, right? That they would continue to pursue more and more targets is something we have seen before. But that will happen for real when society as we know it breaks down. The Securities and Exchange Commission will grow so affluent at that point that it will no longer need taxpayer funding. According to the information provided by Watcher Guru, the United States government has just arrested SafeMode co-creators John and the other people in the same team. What do you guys make of this? In order for the cryptocurrency market as a whole to finally launch, these coins must first disappear. Till these S-coins and Bitcoins vanish, till 9.9% of what you see right here, the Grim Reaper must lead us into the underworld. This is because the utility market will not go live until these coins are no longer in circulation. Cryptus, hold on a sec. Stop, hold on a second. Hold on, I've had a sudden epiphany, you guys. I don't recall ever noticing this. Perhaps I did. But it's obvious here, and I didn't know it, more than 2 million kryptons. Is that all there is to the cryptocurrency market and that many coins? Right? Since the total value of all crypto assets is $1.31 trillion, obviously. 2,200,000 men have Cryptus, the cryptocurrency we're discussing. Oh my, oh no guys, even if 99.9% of them died and went to literally zero, which none of them will, they will go near zero, not monetarily. In my opinion, many people will have survived the fall by the time the dust settles, making the final tally 9.999. I mean, come on, people, this had to be just one among a ridiculously high number of them, right? Moon, these coins are little in comparison to USDT and the coins we'll be discussing shortly. To begin, the founders of the Safe Money crypto token have been formally arrested by the United States government. This is interesting, as we were just discussing how BNews users should be wary of the Department of Justice after Nance warned them about it. Because if they go after them now and arrest the head of finance and Tether, Cryptos will collapse today, and it is something they do not want to happen at this time, for obvious reasons. The timing is crucial. That's just how I feel, not how I'm able to make a living. The CEOs have been charged in a multi-million-dollar worldwide fraud conspiracy, which is the funniest thing we can think of, but anyone may think anything they want to think. If this is the case with other coins as well, it's not hard to imagine how the executives and team of Safe Moon used the money from investors to indulge in lavish spending on things like luxury automobiles, real estate, and personal investments. I mean, hold on a second, if this is just all these S-coins and tiny coins right comparing to USDT and Tether, then this is just the warning ahead guys basically, right? Since the blockchain is the source, police in Taiwan discovered to be more explicit, $20 million Tether was laundered through a single cryptocurrency exchange in Taiwan. Criminal suspects frequently visit Hong Kong, the Philippines, Malaysia, and other locations to meet with local fraud groups and aid with money laundering, and Tether is the reason why. Right, guys in charge? We can't make up any of this, but it's plain to see that some people assume we're just picking things up here and there. Wow. There will be no more. Oh, well, have a look at that and go. I have no idea. It's the craziest thing, huh? I suppose it's tough to not let greed win out in the end. Right? Although greed is innate to the human condition, the current level of greed in the world is beyond insane. Not something I plan to read. Or any of these things. But look at all these fancy automobiles and other stuff. Guys. The strategy is completely understood. All this sounds quite similar to what happened with SafeLink, right? Let's face facts. Now. In 2018, Chainalysis partnered with Nance to combat illicit finance, yet despite their best efforts, at least $8 billion in illegally laundered funds slipped through their fingers. If you want to give the impression that you're taking action to combat illicit financial activity, Chainalysis is the way to go. They are experts at making it look like God is right. And now look what $1 billion worth of damage Nance Iran has wrought. You guessed it, tensions exist between the United States and Iran. But please ask Nance to help you figure out how many billions of dollars that is. Is there something you need to think about? Is it not? Why aren't vehicles that Biff and X drive included in the FCA's list of those to avoid? Paolo must now depart London. Bitfinex and Tether are connected in a proper manner. The Financial Conduct Authority, or FCA, is represented here. Wow, I can't believe they weren't out till just a few days ago. Without our knowledge, this company may be advertising financial services or goods. Biff and X is essentially Tether, thus you should stay away from doing business with them. Properly endowed. Holy crap, reportedly, supposedly, we know the strategy. I mean, you do realize what this entails, right? How to safeguard oneself, given that you almost certainly do not wish to be linked with such dubious businesses. Cryptocurrency exchanges and tokens. Tether's printing has coincided with every Bitcoin price increase since its inception, and no significant new fiat currency has been introduced into the system since then, which is a beautiful thing. Despite this, Tether seems unconcerned with my advice, so I guess they'll just keep printing. It's a conundrum. Look, what will liquid they do to crypto? A crypto market, they pump the market. These coins, all of them, this is why we should appreciate them, despite the fact that they offer no financial or other advice. The fact that XRP is not as closely linked to Tether as coins like Ethereum and Bitcoin, especially Binance, may explain why it hasn't been inflated to absurd levels. BNB. Right? This is a positive development, gentlemen. However, I expect that they will taint their new position if this fails or survives. Even so, nothing will alter. But if it does die, I'd like to warn you that if I were you, I wouldn't invest in the cryptocurrency market at all. This is the appropriate time. Can we not observe the repression? Is that happening at the moment, fellas? Wow, it's amazing what goes on behind closed doors. It's important to drive this point home. B-News are the scapegoats for both the enormous fraud and the Tether crime. It's been made abundantly apparent by Senator Lummis that the issue isn't crypto itself, but rather the bad actors whose story is burling. There have been claims that B-News lacks a tether, and as a result, everyone in the space should work to remove the fraud scars. Do anything illegal. The Department of Justice, DOJ, received my supportive letter. Take the Department of Justice's recent misstep with SafeMoon as an example. Since illegal action is legal regardless of who performs it, you must finish this investigative file by following the evidence and considering criminal charges. Exactly. They're laying the groundwork for a catastrophic story about the dam breaking. It was clear to me. What we saw was do not panic, virtual currencies are not the issue. The future of crypto assets in the United States is brighter than ever, but hold on a second, they're going to take out these terrible bad people. But they're going to come into play, and this is same fan thing. Guys, I just can't do it. Sorry, I just don't know what to say. However, you informed me. The FTX trial is also happening today. Here are the final arguments, people. And they say this brilliant man was actually quite simple, right? Not sure what went down. In other words, typical forgetfulness. All of these factors, dudes. CZ will utilize the same playbook moving forward, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.